when we strive to be accepted by others, to be popular, the root of that is a lack of self-acceptance. It's a lack of worthiness, feeling unlovable. And instead of directing our attention inward, we actively seek to become the thing that will be embraced, will be recognized, highlighted, but it never lasts. We're just driving out to go for a walk. It's about, 6:30 at night on September the 13th, but check out the sky in the distance. It's just wild. Hi, and welcome back. It's September the 12th, 2025. It's about 6:30 at night and around, 26 degrees. I had stopped on the way here and taken a video because the sunset was absolutely amazing. And it was actually setting in one area and reflecting behind the clouds in a whole nother area, making it appear as though there was a rainbow of colors coming through. And it kept pulling my attention up to the clouds. Not that it needs any help, because I find that I'm, and have always been, fascinated by the clouds and Mother Nature and what it's telling us. And the clouds tonight and the crickets, there is this whisper. It's like this quiet hum that's happening just beyond the clouds. And our attention is drawn to the setting sun, and yet the effects of that setting sun are also showing up in whole other areas that we don't even anticipate or see. Just let your intuition flow and see what it is meant to see. The shapes and the forms and the thoughts and the knowing. There's so much going on in these clouds. And just beyond what our eyes can capture and our mind allows us to connect to. Do you see that face pressing down? I was speaking to the galactic grandmother on the way here after I saw the sunset and its reflection. And it's amazing What else shows up for us? I'll focus in on the images when I'm editing. I've been using language to help people connect their minds with their knowing. And sometimes seeing also helps. This cloud up above me is unbelievable. It is forming into multiple shapes and images to create a movie, a storyline, to be interpreted. And one of the things that I noticed when I was first driving up is this ridge of clouds that's straight ahead. And when I first saw it, it looked like an army on a battlefield coming in on this, just like over a ridge, and appearing and showing themselves completely unknown to this side of seeing. And now it's shaped itself into, it's morphing into like a clean slate. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Can you see that straight line right there? The images that are now just above it. And the letters and shapes that are below. And the sky up here. Do you see that face? Looking down at us. On my way up here, I was thinking about a couple of things. The first thing was about asking ourselves, what do we want? What do we want? As we create and manifest into a new being, what is it that we want? It appears that so many people in the past wanted to be popular, to be accepted, acknowledged. That's what popularity is. It's just this need for approval, this need to please a large portion of the population. Whose approval are you seeking? And why? And so shifting away from that mentality of needing approval or acceptance or to be seen, to be understood, which is all the same things. All the same things. Not feeling like you fit in and doing whatever you can to make that happen. When we strive to be accepted by others, to be popular, the root of that is a lack of self-acceptance. It's a lack of worthiness, feeling unlovable. And instead of directing our attention inward, we actively seek to become the thing that will be embraced, will be recognized, highlighted, but it never lasts. When you're in that state of seeking approval, you are in a constant state of dysregulation. Because number one, whose approval are you seeking? There is no way for you to know what someone is going to enjoy, not enjoy, like, not like. People's tastes change just like yours do. People are easily influenced. So you're constantly going to be morphing yourself in and out of shapes, becoming a shapeshifter, trying to fit this ideal version of yourself that does not exist. When just like the clouds, that sun setting and reflecting a mirror image behind the veil, instead letting go of that veil, seeing yourself for being authentic, for being lovable, regardless of anything that is suggested to you as being a more acceptable version. You decide that. You decide what is acceptable to you and not. You decide who you want to be, who you are, what you're about. And that way you're not influenced by the rumblings and the chitter-chatter of noisy people. And usually it's a very small amount. Just like, again, in The Wizard of Oz. Standing behind a curtain, talking through a megaphone, making themselves seem like they are something more than they really are. And when you pull back the curtain and you see who's standing there on that megaphone, you question to yourself, what have I been doing? And once you've awoken to the reality of having spent so much time and energy trying to please and fit in and do the thing that you're meant to do and that is acceptable, when you really finally see that, you stop listening. You start to see things very differently. And you check back in with yourself to decide, what does my life look like moving forward? Oh, I see that. That's just noise. That's just noise. I'm going to listen to myself. Who's the best to give you advice? Knowing your position, knowing your experience, knowing your intuitive understanding of the world. It's you. It's you. Nobody else is you. And you are here for a reason. It's important that you're here, and it's important that you recognize that. And allow your authentic self to come out, because it's exactly what is needed in the world today. It's exactly what is needed. Authenticity. And shutting the noise off. And listening to the hum of the crickets and the sound of the birds and the whispers of people who are also authentically calling out. Let it go. Let it go. Let go of whatever you are holding on so tight to, whatever you are repeating in your mind and worrying about. Let it go. Ground yourself in what is, not in the noise that's telling you what could be and what is likely happening. No. Center yourself back into nature, into your intuitive knowing, and move forward from a place of confidence and self-awareness. And breathe a collective sigh of relief, knowing that the world isn't ending. It is only just beginning. So let's take one last look at the sky. And be grateful and thankful for another day that is unfolding in our highest good. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I'm so close to reaching my 100 subscribers and my 100 videos by the end of September. I have just a small little bit of time left to be able to reach this goal. And it's crazy to think that I just started this in April. I think it was the end of April, this channel. And I'm almost at 100 videos already. That's what happens when you love what you do. I love being out here. I love being with the dogs. And I love creating content that is relevant to the energy that is flowing through me, and being able to share it, even with one other person. Because I know what that's like when someone is saying something and it just fits on the day that I need to hear it. It just feels like a divinely orchestrated gift. And how lovely to be able to do that for someone. Okay. Well, until next time, stay safe and stay connected, and we'll see you really soon. Bye.